हेलो। आवाज़ जा रही है मेरी? आवाज़ आवाज़। हेलो। आवाज़ जा रही है मेरी? आवाज़ आवाज़। हेलो। आवाज़ जा रही है मेरी? आवाज़ आवाज़। हेलो। ठीक है चलो।
For being a real piece of shit, you're pretty easy to talk to, but the only breakthrough I need right now is the location of Shroud.
I'm not telling you shit, you fucking loser!
See, this is more like how I thought this would go.
I hope Shroud kills you just like he killed your father. I hope he fucking spanks your little daddy issue bitch ass to death, you hear me? Are we outside?
Windy up here tonight, huh?
Why are we outside?
No telling where you'll
It
land.
smells like outside smells. Wait!
I have neighbors. Use your inside voice and just tell me where Shroud is.
Okay. Steel mill, Llewellyn Steelworks, okay? Fuck!
You sure about that?
Yes, please! That's all I know!
Stop screaming, goddammit.
Help! Help!
Hey, I will pull you up if you quiet the fuck down.
Help!
Honestly, it was nice talking to someone about this stuff. I guess what I'm saying is, I'm really glad I kidnapped you tonight. Obviously, I love him. He's my dad. What does that mean? Just say what you want to say.
It's just, when you add obviously, it feels a little less obvious. So, I'll ask again. How do you really feel about your father? It's as if maybe it's a little more complicated than you feel comfortable admitting, which is completely understandable.
Didn't really know him well. He wasn't around much.
Well, you're gonna see him even less now, because he's dead.
Just so sensitive. Listen, if I didn't love him, we wouldn't be here, right?
We don't have to get into it.
Nope, we're in it now. Why would I be trying to find the man who killed him if I didn't love him? Why would I be doing any of this? Shit. My nose is bleeding. Thought I was getting emotionally snotty.
No, it's probably from when I kicked you in the face.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me. So, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna hang you off the side of this building, and you're gonna tell me where Shroud is, or I'm going to drop you to your death.
Come on, I thought we were having a breakthrough.
Hey, we did. You know, for being a real piece of shit, you're pretty easy to talk to, but the only breakthrough I need right now is the location of Shroud.
I'm not telling you shit, you fucking loser!
See, this is more like how I thought this would be.
I hope Shroud kills you just like he killed your father. I hope he fucking spanks your little daddy issue bitch ass to death, you hear me? Ugh. Are we outside?
Windy up here tonight, huh?
Why are we outside?
No telling where you'll land.
Smells like outside smells. Fuck, 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 wait, wait, wait,
I
wait!
have neighbors. Use your inside voice and just tell me where Shroud is.
Okay, okay, steel mill, Llewellyn Steelworks, okay? Fuck!
You sure about that?
Yes, please, that's all I know!
Stop screaming, goddammit.
Help! Help!
Hey, I will pull you up if you quiet the fuck down.
Help!
Honestly, it was nice talking to someone about this stuff. I guess what I'm saying is, I'm really glad I kidnapped you tonight.
He's here!
Time to finish this. And a swish. All right, next one. Fuck yeah. Just one more. All right, got it. Hey, can I get a copy of that video when we're through here? Cause it's over, Shroud. And it would be nice to watch that back at a different angle.
Oh no, it's over, Shroud!
All this build-up, face to face with your father's killer, and you come in here with that lame shit?
Where the fuck is Shroud?
He'll be here in a bit. Oh, hey! After our conversation, I asked him about your dad. Fun little tidbit. He was very well hydrated. Turns out right after Shroud shot him in the chest, your dad pissed his pants. Bet you didn't know that, huh? So after that bullet tore through his insides, he still had enough time to know how absolutely fucked he was and just pissed himself like a little bitch. It was like so much piss. Because your dad was wearing shorts, so
Hey.
it just kept...
I get it. Can we just skip to the part where you reveal your bullshit superpower so we can fight for real? Cool dick. So, you, got some kind of clever supervillain name?
You can call me Toxic.
Bro, that works on so many levels for you.
Yeah, no shit. That's the point! Shroud's augments are pretty good when normies like you use them. When you put them on someone who already has powers, fucking chef's kiss.
Figures.
you got left on them shields? I said 40%, but Boss Man says you're down to 28. And he is not wrong about these things. Good news, buddy. Shroud says he just wants the Astral Pulse, which we all know isn't really yours anyway.
System check. Calculate the damage per second hitting shields. Then tell me how many seconds I need to divert Astral Pulse energy to rocket boosters.
12.89 seconds of damage before critical.
Oh hey, Boss Man says if you're planning on diverting pulse power to the boosters, it won't work. This is a limited time offer, dude. What's up? You were so fucking talkative earlier.
Bullshit.
Hey, Math Blaster, I don't give a fuck, okay? I'm just the messenger here. Said you're not calculating that shit. Stuck to your leg, dumbass.
Fuck it.
it was just over 4 months ago that images like this were recorded across the Southland. Videos flooded social media and our newsroom, showing what many thought to be the death of Mecha Man. Again. For nearly 50 years, a Mecha Man has protected Los Angeles. Built by an ordinary civilian with no superpowers. This first suit was dubbed by some fans as Mecha Man Prime. 3 generations of pilot, their identities kept secret, have given everything to protect this community, including their lives. After the tragic passing of Prime, the next Mecha Man, known as Astral, teamed up with a star-studded superhero group known as the Brave Brigade, leading to an unprecedented period of peace in the Southland. After years of loyal service, tragedy struck again, when Shroud, a former Brave Brigade member turned villain, killed the pilot of Mecha Man in cold blood. But yet again, as hope was lost, a 3rd generation of Mecha Man emerged. A Mecha Man for the modern era. A bulwark against organized crime in the greater Los Angeles area. Until today. Earlier today, Mecha Man broke his silence and addressed the media.
There's been a lot of speculation about my health and the state of the Mecha Man suit, and I'm here to put that speculation to rest. The suit has been damaged beyond my ability to repair, so I will be stepping back from superhero work, effective immediately.
Does this mean you're finished?
Can you repair your
What's next for Mecha Man?
Does this mean your career is
How
over?
badly were you hurt?
One at a time, please.
Ashley Rines, San Pedro Daily, do you have anything to say to your fans? The public outpouring, the vigils, a lot of them were worried you wouldn't wake up.
Everything I've done, every sacrifice me and my family have made has been for the people of Los Angeles. Next question.
Chris Stratton, Torrance Tribune. Does this mean you're retiring as Mecha Man? Word on the street is, you're donezo.
Are you 100 years old? Why are you talking like that?
Answer the question, buddy boy. Are you retiring? My readers need the skinny, and I aim to deliver. Let's get it on the record.
Look, I'm not retiring. Not yet, at least.
Any idea what you can do without the Mecha Man suit?
Not yet. All right, just one more, please. I gotta get back to, just one more. Preferably someone from the Century.
Charles Kingsley, South Bay Signal. So, Shroud kills your father, goes to jail 15 years, breaks out, and immediately dupes you into a trap where he destroys the Mecha Man suit and puts you in a coma for months.
I didn't hear a question in there.
Two-parter. First, why didn't Shroud kill you? You haven't been conscious for months. It'd be easy money taking you out.
Okay, Shroud wanted the Astral Pulse and Mecha Man gone. He got both. I'm not sure I mattered much.
Right. You're unimportant. Which leads me to my next question. Most heroes avenge their family. You did the opposite. You killed their legacy. How disappointed would your dad be if he were here right now? Your father, your grandfather, they must be rolling over in their graves.
I think he'd be proud, because I'm alive. Which, as you so sensitively pointed out, he isn't. I think he knows that I sacrificed everything and that I did my best. Being Mecha Man, protecting my community, was the greatest honor I'll ever have. Now I have to live knowing that. Thank you for coming.
Up next, is Mecha Man a mecha quitter?
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like it'd be better if he died than be a mecha coward, you know? What kind of example is he setting? Stay tuned to find out.
Hey, assholes. Yeah, all you assholes.
I was fucking watching that.
Hey, who you calling assholes, asshole?
I'll handle this idiot. Keep loading. We're out of here in 30. And who the fuck are you?
Yeah, you. Go fucking hobo ranger? Who the fuck are you?
Right now, I'm someone with nothing to lose. Which is probably bad news for you.
Well, with nothing you have, you're about to lose again.
Whatever the case, I'm enough to deal with a pack of fucking Skittles idiots like you.
God damn it. Look, you're hurt. You're not thinking straight. You don't want to fight someone who knows which hand every punch is coming from.
What the?
That guy I threw, he landed on the roof, right?
All good.
Phew. Hi, I'm Blonde I work over at Superhero Dispatch Network.
Hey. Hi. Yeah. I know who you are. You're like... famous.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm just a corporate hero for hire. You're the real deal. You're the famous one.
Right. I don't think infamous is the same as famous, but...
Oh god, your arm.
Ah, fuck. Oh, yeah. That's gross.
Yeah, you look like some kind of mime DJ. Let me see it. I'll help you. Usually dislocates the other way.
Okay, but have you done this before? Because maybe... Ow! Okay. Wow. That's okay. Thank you.
One of them is on that roof.
You look like you could use a drink.
What makes you say that?
realize it.
Yeah, well, you know what? They can taste the rainbow in jail.
What do you mean? Like different colored dicks? Sorry.
I actually didn't know what I meant, but you know what? It should have been that.
I'm a little buzzed. I don't really make jokes like that. I think Vizzy's rubbing off on me.
Who?
Someone I work with. It's... yeah.
That was impressive.
Oh. It's fine. Don't worry about keeping up. Something to do with the powers. It takes a lot for me to feel anything.
What a sad sentence.
Hey, you should give yourself more credit to do what you did for as long as you did, especially without superpowers.
Not true. What do you call this?
I can fix that one for you too.
No thanks, I like this one.
Thank you. So, how did you afford all that? You must have spent hundreds of thousands of...
Millions. So you'll understand when the check comes.
You're serious? Millions.
Yeah, I basically burned through my entire inheritance keeping it going. The last couple of years have just been duct tape and sheer determination.
Why did you do it?
Do what?
Sacrifice everything to be a superhero to the point of financial...
Ruin?
I was gonna say hardship, but ruin was the first word that came to mind, yeah. You must be completely broke at this point.
I don't know. I guess I just like helping people.
So, are you drunk yet or what?
Yeah, I should probably be switching to water.
Good, because I was hoping, after some drinks to loosen you up, I could learn a little more about you. And, if all that went well, present you with a proposition.
A proposition?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if this is a fit or not, you know? Then it's just a matter of picking the right moment.
Well, propositions late at night in a bar can go any number of ways.
That's actually not water.
God, this is like pure alcohol.
It's not like alcohol, it is alcohol. I know because you spit it directly into my open mouth. That's water. That, see how it has ice in it?
You drink hard liquor from a pint glass?
Actually, I usually just drink it straight from the bottle, but I thought that would be embarrassing. I'm gonna go clean up.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I will be right back.
What are you doing?
Hey, bitch! Hey, I'm talking to you, bitch.
Alright, just so you know, I only turned around because someone yelled, not because I'm a bitch or anything.
Don't you watch the news? This is a superhero bar.
Oh, wow, are you a superhero? That's so cool. Is this your power? You're like, tell people obvious shit guy?
Well, you're really going to act like you don't remember me.
Wait, it's coming back to me. Hold on. Yeah, it's coming back to me. Oh, wait. I know it. You are sunglasses indoors at night guy. Your superpower is that you're able to let everyone know in the room that you're a douchebag, because you should literally never do that unless you're at the final table of the World Series of Poker, but even then, if you win, you're still a fucking loser.
Shit. That is... damn.
You good?
Sorry, I choked on my spit.
No, like a bitch. I control the fire.
The fire?
And the flame. And my skin does not burn. I am flambe. And you...
Wait, oh shit, I do remember you. You're that shitty villain I busted up.
Not anymore, Mecha Dick. As I literally just said, I am Flambe, a real superhero. And you are not Mecha Man anymore. So, you need to get the fuck out of here. Now, we can... do this the easy way.
Sorry, which way was that?
Hey! No, Punch Up. You're literally fanning the flames right now.
Shit, yeah, you're right. Anybody got a rug? You gotta drop and roll, lad.
Thought he doesn't burn.
Some people become scared before they even know they're hurt. Like babies.
Hey, Mecha Dick, get the fuck out of here.
I get it. Can you just tell Blazer I'm outside?
Ow!
Relax, I'm leaving.
Hey, I couldn't find you.
It's cool. I was just admiring the art on this dumpster. Can't tell why anyone would put those words together. Why are you holding drinks?
Nightcap?
You're in trouble.
Actually, according to the bartender, that's exactly what you are. What happened in there? I walk out and the bartender's pissed. The whole energy is awkward. And why'd it smell like burnt hair?
Oh, my glass slipped and I made a little mess.
Just a little mess?
Yeah? Does that not sound convincing enough?
Hold these. I know a place.
You stung.
It's a little out there. Easier if we fly.
I actually thought you were taking us to sit on it.
Hmm? Oh yeah, that would have been cool. Oh no, yeah, this is better, because you can see it. And it looks like there's a couple up there already, so.
All of this has been pretty overwhelming. You know, I don't get out often, and I think I really needed this, so thank you for bringing me out. I had a really great time.
Don't you worry about it, Robert Robertson.
How do you know my name?
Oops.
What's going on?
Okay, I'll tell you. But only after you tell me how you ended up with a name like that.
Oh, you mean a name like Robert Robertson III?
The third? 3 times this happened?
There was Grandpa Bobby, then my dad, who I called Dad, but everyone else called Robbie, and then me, Robert. Because I wanted to be taken seriously.
Family tradition.
In more ways than one. Gramps was the first Mecha Man. He died in the suit before I was born. Dad was killed fighting Shroud. That's when I took over. There was a little inheritance and the life insurance money.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize...
Just your run-of-the-mill, sad superhero origin story. The family tradition, if there is one, is dying in that suit. Which I guess I don't have to worry about anymore. What is it?
I'm not quite drunk enough to share my origin story just yet. But... remind me to tell you someday.
Definitely.
We can work with this. Sorry, I'm actually here with a purpose. The way I went about things tonight, I'm sorry. It was all a little loose, a little unprofessional.
Unprofessional? I'm not sure that applies to this. But...
I'm actually here on official business. How I know your name, the proposition I mentioned right before you spit in my mouth.
Still mortified about that.
It's fine. Do you remember a superhero named Trackstar?
Remember, of course. He's like family. That I haven't talked to in a while, but what about him?
I work with him at SDN. He recommended you. Mentioned that he worked with your father?
Yeah, he was the youngest member of the Brave Brigade, so he was kind of my babysitter for a while. How's he doing?
He's doing great. He's why I'm here. Robert, I would like to make you an offer. In exchange for dispatching and mentoring some of our rookie heroes, SDN can make you Mecha Man again. But this time with all the resources that a company as big as ours has at their disposal. No more paying out of pocket for repairs. Support... staff, the whole shebang.
So this was like some sort of interview?
I was worried that you might be...
Crazy?
unstable, damaged, unfit, batshit, dipshit, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. It's a big investment. It'll take considerable time and money to get the suit repaired and the missing pieces replaced. Plenty of time to learn how to dispatch and level up some of the heroes on our roster. Your experience, your work ethic, your perspective, it's all invaluable. Share it, Robert. You have a lot left to give.
Wait, so you want me to sit in an office and dispatch heroes?
That's the idea. But just until we get your suit put back together.
What's dispatching even mean?
Oh, right. I was supposed to test you at the bar. Here.
The drunk people shouldn't be throwing things at drunk people.
Noted.
Am I waiting, or are you waiting? What's going on?
It was supposed to open up when I threw it to you. Well, okay, there. Pop it on. This is part of the assessment. And don't move too much in there. You're sitting on the edge of the billboard.
Greetings and welcome to this training simulation. We may be superheroes, but we're nothing without SDN's real hero, the Dispatcher. So, Dispatcher, where do we start? Well, it appears we've got our first call from a subscriber.
I saw some scary, suspicious men last night leaving the old movie theater.
You'll receive requirements to help you determine which heroes to send. such an array of brave heroes to choose from. How could you possibly pick just one? This graph will show you what a hero does well and not so well. A hero with a knack for vigor and combat looks right for the job. That sounds like me, Phenomaman. Now that at least one hero is being dispatched, it's time to get to work. A sound approach. I will now return to SDN. When a hero returns to SDN, they'll need some much-needed R&R. That stands for rest and relaxation. Don't forget to review your hero's performance. They won't be sent out again until you do. On SDN's state-of-the-art graph, we can see an analysis of what skills the call required. Let's see how well I did after responding to that caller's, well, call. There's no such thing as a perfect fit. Use your intellect and your roster to your advantage. The more that my skills align with the needs of the job, the more likely I am to succeed. Organized criminals, often led by figurehead supervillains, are the scourge of Southern California. We work tirelessly to root them out.
We've got a potential villain hideout on the college campus.
Sometimes the solution is brains, not brawn. SDN's diverse array of heroes can solve any problem.
Knowledge is power.
The museum is doing an exhibit on local superheroes and need a guest speaker.
Excellent choice. And check. Oh, if these streets could talk.
One of your heroes needs you. As their leader, your heroes will look to you. Make choices and follow where they lead. These choices need the right skill. Remember each of your hero's strengths and weaknesses.
A convoy of Diablo's goons are harrying the highway patrol.
As if traffic in this city was not bad enough.
Speaking of traffic and going places, does SDN offer paid time off to take vacations?
Of course. PTO accrues at a regular rate over time. Use it however you like, as long as you discuss your schedule with your manager well in advance.
What the fuck is a PTO?
The diabolical supervillain El Diablo is attacking Los Angeles General.
Oh no. It's one of my arch nemesises, El Diablo. That means the Diablo in Spanish.
He must have been using the convoy ambush as a distraction.
And to attack helpless hospital people. That craven bastard.
Speaking of
SDN values work-life balance. When the bell rings, your shift will end very soon.
There's a giant monster attacking downtown! Save us, SDN!
Stopping power. Okay.
Sometimes a hero can use their talents to tip the scales. They are superheroes, after all. El Diablo's threat has been eliminated. The children are safe and sound.
I need help getting to my doctor's appointment.
For you, baby, anything.
Was that always there?
Folks, call me Justice.
El Diablo's goons are running scared. We're right on the heels of his sidekick, El Diablito.
Try and keep up.
The smart choice.
I am on the way. SDN solves all problems, big and small. We never ignore the people of the city, particularly the elderly.
Speaking of retirement, quick question, Phenomeman. Does SDN offer 401k matching?
Yes, but there are limitations. Your HR representative will have all the details. Our shift is done now. It is time for lunch.
We couldn't have done it without you, dispatcher.
Too true.
I'm going to enhance my break time with some of the snack offerings in our break room vending machines.
Great idea. Thank you again, dispatcher. I hope to be seeing a lot more of you. Goodbye for now, and don't forget to be phenomenal.
Did he just say phenomenal? Well, looks like I'm great at this, so that's gonna be bad for your negotiating position. Expect a lengthy...
Did I drool on you?
I don't think so.
Well, you see why we thought of... Well, why Trackstar thought of you.
It makes sense, yeah.
Meet me at the SDN offices tomorrow. I'm not done saving you yet.
Is there a ladder, or... Sorry I'm late. Were you a good boy?
The folks at SDN are the best in the business, and we're striving to create a safer, stronger city every
I
single
met a nice lady.
The folks who have worked together.
She wants to help us out.
Dang it! I'm gonna be late for band practice.
Unexpected things happen every day.
Phenomenon! Can SDN help me out with this? It's blocking the driveway.
You can count on SDN to help lift the burdens life throws at us. Let SDN be your rock, so you can rock.
SDN is not an insurance company and does not cover damages to property, persons, or animals.
She's definitely not making it to band practice.
Yeah, well, yeah. Wait, what's that?
No, just the commercial. It was weird.
Weird. Yeah, right. Phenomenon Man. He's like a rock star. It's, I'm joking, because of the rock and the roll. Cool. Cool commercial. I'm a fan, you might say. You could say that.
He's not the best actor, though, which was important for that commercial to be less, weird.
He is the best actor. Well, acting when there's danger. I think if the whole world is a play...
LPDDR5X RAM with 256GB UFS 3.1 storage on the base variant. Now you might ask, what is 7 Gen 4? So this is a 7 series processor, but it performs like an 8 series one. Now we ran Antutu and scored about 1.4 million. For context, Realme 15 Pro came with Snapdragon 7 Gen 4, same processor. This is a much higher score than that. On Geekbench it scores good for a mid-range chip. Then in 3D Mark Wildlife Extreme Stress Test, the stability is around 65%. Again, considering a slimmer phone, this is really good numbers. Now we played BGMI on this, you get 120 FPS at smooth graphics. The gameplay was really good. I played Deathmatch for about 40 minutes. Overall, we stressed this phone, but there was no overheating as such. Like for a mid-range phone, this punches way above its weight. The performance this year is a really good upgrade on this one. Now the fifth thing is software, and it has to be the most interesting thing for Motorola in 2025. See, there are new things, and one thing that everyone needs to know about Motorola. First of all, the S70 runs on Hello UI based on Android 16. The instant improvement is animations. Like, it's very subtle at places. Hello UI has come very far in terms of features. You get an app lock, AI wallpaper, lots of
So I saw this other clip, so this guy right here, now he's trying to bring up my dad. Isn't that embarrassing?
Just for context, Hassan's community made up this insane story about how Asman's dad hated his own son and actually loved watching Hassan. And since you already know I never forget anything, let's shut this fucking garbage down once and for all. Just wait for the end.
And again, RIP to your dad. Yeah, so sad that he had to pass away knowing that he left behind a piece of shit son like you. You got in your feelings this much over a tweet. I'm sure your dad didn't have a lot of failures in his life, but you are one big old fucking failure. Well, you're right about that, because he would be so mad at me that I'm not going 10 times harder. Like, you remember whenever my dad calls into the fucking thing, you don't even know what you're talking about.
And now this is Hassan's main editor.
When someone's too normal wants to own Asman, they post the rattle arm clip, not knowing he's telling the story as a bit. Talk about how his dad loved watching.
आज जब परफॉर्मेंस वाली बातें हो गई, अब जरा कैमरे वाली बातें कर लेते हैं, बिकॉज़ आज जो हमारे पास फोन है ये कैमरा सेंट्रिक है। आपने टाइटल में देख लिया होगा डीएसएलआर वाले जेनेटिक्स हैं इसके अंदर। मतलब क्या सच में है वो सारा वीडियो में टेस्ट करेंगे। एंड जैसे कि नई जनरेशन वाले फोन्स आ चुके हैं तो स्नैपड्रैगन 8 एलीट Gen 5 वाले iQOO 15 एंड OnePlus 15 का वीडियो ऑलरेडी बना चुका हूं। एंड दोस्त परफॉर्मेंस सेंट्रिक फोन उसमें कैमरा इज लाइक ओके। अब Vivo की जो चीज होती है ये होती है कैमरा सेंट्रिक, लेकिन परफॉर्मेंस के क्या हाल है, ओवरऑल फोन कैसा है, और ये कॉम्पैक्ट फ्लैगशिप है। तो इसकी डिटेल में बात करते हैं। इतना आप लाइक सब्सक्राइब मारो मैं वेट कर रहा हूं। ईमानदारी से बताना करना है नहीं करना। डब्बा सेम वैसे जैसे X200 FE हमने रिव्यू करा था। अंदर आपको डिवाइस मिल जाएगी, डॉक्यूमेंटेशन, एक कवर मिल जाता है फोन के कलर का, 90 वॉट का फ्लैश चार्जर, टाइप A to C केबल मिलती है हमारे साथ, C to C मिल जाती है, थोड़ा PD वाला मामला हो जाता है, लैपटॉप चार्ज लेते हैं, और साथ में एक सिलेक्टर पिन तो मिल जाती है। एंड भाई फाइनली ये आ जाता है हमारा स्मार्टफोन। क्या प्यारी लुक है भाई साहब। एडिटर साहब थोड़ा सा कुछ तो दिखा देते हैं। एंड आप इस फोन को पकड़ते हो ना, जो कॉम्पैक्ट फीलिंग जो आती है, बिकॉज़ ये जो 6.3 इंच वाला सेगमेंट है, ये बहुत ज्यादा हैंडी फील होता है। जैसे iPhone 17 भी अगर आप देखो या OnePlus का 13s हो गया, ये वाले फोन्स बहुत बढ़िया लगते हैं। प्लस 600 FE है ना, ये मोटा भी नहीं है ऐसा जितना। और हमारे पास एलीट ब्लैक कलर है, इसके अंदर समिट रेड और मिस्ट ब्लू भी आते हैं, अपनी चॉइस के साथ आप चूज कर सकते हो अगर इस वीडियो के एंड तक बाय करने का मन बनता है तो। और यहाँ पे जो ग्लास है ना, वो कैमरा मॉड्यूल तक ऐसे उठा हुआ है और कैमरा मॉड्यूल एकदम बड़ा चौड़ा। वैसे हां, अगर आप बिना कवर के टेबल रखते हो तो फोन वॉबल करता है, बट अगर इसका कवर लगा लो तो वैसे कोई दिक्कत नहीं होती है। और वैसे भी ज्यादा लोग कवर के साथ यूज करते हैं। आप मुझे बताना बिना कवर वाले हो या कवर वाले हो? मैं कवर वाला हूं। और साइड में एल्यूमिनियम फ्रेम मिल जाएगा, एंटीना बैंड है, राइट साइड में वॉल्यूम बटन, पावर बटन, टॉप पे हमारे को स्पीकर, माइक्रोफोन, नीचे की तरफ हमारे को स्पीकर, माइक्रोफोन सिम है जिसके अंदर 2 नैनो सिम आप डाल सकते हो, एंड टाइप सी 3.2 Gen 1 वाला पोर्ट है, यानी कि फास्ट स्पीड डेटा ट्रांसफर एंड डिस्प्ले आउटपुट मिररिंग हो जाती है। उसके अलावा कुछ नहीं, 4K 60 हर्ट्ज आउटपुट देता है। और हां, बैक ग्लास की प्रोटेक्शन कौन सी है इसका कोई आईडिया नहीं है। और ये जो बैक ग्लास है ना, सेम वैसे जैसे OnePlus 15 का नहीं था, ऐसे आप हाथ मारते हो स्क्रैचेस वैसे दिखाई देते हैं, लेकिन वो साफ हो जाते हैं। बट ओवरऑल इनहैंड फील है फोन में बहुत कंफर्टेबल है, बिकॉज़ इसका वेट भी ना 195 ग्राम के आसपास ही है, तो हेवी फील नहीं होता। 7.95 mm की थिकनेस है और IP68 एंड 69 रेटेड फोन है, तो पानी वानी में गिर जाता कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, बट स्टिल रिस्पांसिबली, क्योंकि सर्विस सेंटर में वारंटी मिलती है वाटर डैमेज की। और स्टीरियो स्पीकर्स के साथ आता है, आप इसका एक बार सैंपल सुनो। ये गाना सुन के अलग में पकड़ो, तला वायरल हो गया भाई साहब। और जितना फोन का साइज है, स्पीकर अच्छे खासा लाउड फील होता है, जैसे OnePlus 13 से iPhone 17 से कंपेयर करता है, काफी फुल फीलिंग से आवाज है और स्टीरियो सेपरेशन वगैरह अच्छा फील होता है, मतलब स्पीकर डिसअपॉइंट नहीं करते। एंड ये Oppo Realme OnePlus Dolby Atmos आता है, सुपर ऑडियो आता है, जिसके दो डिफरेंट मोड्स मिलते हैं सेटिंग्स में, जो आप चेंज कर सकते हो। और ऑडियो सुपर रेजोल्यूशन में जिससे ऑडियो क्वालिटी एनहांस वगैरह हो जाती है। और कोडेक्स में देखा था SBC AC बेसिक होते हैं, LSGC 5.0 LDAC वगैरह का भी सपोर्ट है, तो आप एक्सटर्नली ब्लूटूथ डिवाइस वगैरह यूज करोगे तो फुल आउटपुट ले पाओगे। एंड हैप्टिक्स बढ़िया प्रीमियम वाली फीलिंग देते हैं, एकदम जिजी टाइप की मोटर है। और इसके अंदर हैप्टिक का स्टाइल चेंज भी कर सकते हो, क्रिस्प एंड सॉफ्ट के बीच में। तो क्रिस्प वाला में तो लगता है, बाकी UI की इंप्लीमेंटेशन अच्छी है, Vivo का फोन है, ओरिजिन OS मिलता है, बढ़िया मामला। अब आ जाता है डिस्प्ले पे, 6.31 इंच की डिस्प्ले है भाई, बेजल आप देखो सबसे पहले, बिल्कुल ऐसे एज टू एज डिस्प्ले, फीलिंग बहुत बढ़िया आती है। LTPO AMOLED डिस्प्ले यानी 1 हर्ट्ज तक जाती है। और डिस्प्ले की प्रोटेक्शन स्पॉट सेंसेशन ग्लास है, जो अच्छी खासी प्रोटेक्शन देता है। प्रोटेक्शन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट भाई साहब। और ये हमारी फुल एचडी डिस्प्ले है 1216x2640, एंड वैसे प्राइसिंग इसकी भी 76,000 रुपीस के बाकी कार्ड ऑफर वगैरह अलग से। तो इस प्राइस पे 2K डिस्प्ले हो सकती है, लेकिन एक चीज जो मेरे को फील हुई, साइज जैसे छोटा है, तो फुल एचडी प्लस या 1.5 के अच्छे एक्सपीरियंस देता है। और 120 हर्ट्ज का रिफ्रेश रेट है और प्रॉपर हमारी UI में 120 हर्ट्ज चलता है, एक्सपीरियंस बढ़िया रहता है। अब थोड़ा तकनीकी की बात कर लेते हैं प्रोसेसर पे। MediaTek Dimensity आता है, बंदों माइंड ना परफॉर्मेंस नहीं, ये नहीं बोली, पूरी क्लैरिटी देता हूं। इसके अंदर MediaTek Dimensity 9500 मिलता है, जो ऑक्टा प्रोसेसर है, एंड LPDDR5X अल्ट्रा रैम है, साथ में UFS 4 गेमिंग में देख रहे थे। अब थोड़ी गेमिंग वाली बातें कर लेते हैं। सबसे पहले जो गेमिंग के फीचर्स है, जैसे इसके अंदर आपको परफॉर्मेंस पैनल मिल जाता है, जिसके अंदर बैटरी सेवर, बैलेंस, बूस्ट वगैरह मिलता है, रिफ्रेश रेट आप चेंज कर सकते हो, ब्राइटनेस यहां पे चेंज हो जाएगी, वाईफाई नेटवर्क वगैरह दिखाता है, इवन टच सैंपलिंग रेट भी आप कम ज्यादा कर सकते हो। देन कमिंग ऑन टू द गेमिंग टूल्स, वॉइस चेंजर, गेमिंग सुपर
2014 was a crazy year to be an Angry Birds fan. Rovio had just released Angry Birds Stella and Angry Birds Transformers, and the year before those, we got Angry Birds Go and Angry Birds Star Wars 2. Angry Birds was peaking in popularity, but up until that point, all of their games, besides Bad Piggies, were slingshot games, which are the classic Angry Birds formula. Then, in 2013, they released Angry Birds Go, a kart racer which had the Angry Birds branding, but it was a totally different style of game. In 2014, they released Angry Birds Transformers, which was a run-and-gun game, and in the same year, they gave us something truly epic. Angry Birds Epic was the first ever RPG game in the Angry Birds franchise. Guess what else is an RPG? Raid Shadow. And much like Angry Birds Fight, which was developed by another company, Epic was also made in collaboration between Rovio and Chimera Entertainment, a German video game studio who weren't really known for anything huge. Their biggest game at that time was Bloodstroke, which was bombed by the critics. But this time, they were going to make an Angry Birds RPG, so hopes were high. And they cooked. The soft launch trailer was posted to YouTube in March of 2014, which was 11 years ago by the way, and after some time, the game itself was finally launched in June of 2014. The story here is about this new pig called Prince Porky and Wizpig, who is technically Chef Pig with a wizard hat, stealing the eggs, and now we need to get them back. Classic Angry Birds lore, which is kind of vanilla for this type of game. Right from the start, the game gives you these cutscenes, which look really cool. And this game was also the first game in the franchise to use the updated Toons designs, which are basically the classic designs with more detail. But do you remember those test flight leaks from a few years ago? Well, in those leaks, there was also a 2012 version of Angry Birds Epic that used the classic design. That's kind of funny, but what truly is Angry Birds Epic? At its core, Angry Birds Epic is a turn-based RPG, meaning every fight plays in rotations. You have a turn to attack the enemies or put your defense up, and then the enemies are also going to do the same thing. Typical turn-based gameplay, we're not reinventing the wheel here. But compared to most games these days, it's actually done in a really simple way. The birds are on the left side, the pigs are on the right. You drag your finger from a bird to a pig to attack them, or drag your finger from a bird to another bird to give them a buff. Each bird also has a unique special move which you can activate by giving them this chili pepper that charges up whenever you deal or take damage. So in a game like this, you will
Hello guys, Chris here, welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm going to be testing Borderlands 4 with... Oh, in any weapon! Okay, we need to loot it, alright. A little bit, 35, so it's not all roses, unfortunately. It's not all sunshine and roses, but yeah, it's working out a lot better.
So right now, what I have with me is Xiaomi's HyperOS 3, the latest operating system, and we finally get to test it out. But here's something interesting I want to show. This is Apple's Dynamic Island, so basically what you have is Spotify running on the Dynamic Island. So if I tap it, it'll open Spotify, or if I long press it, it'll show like a tiny little widget. The same for the tiny widget that's out here as well. And now, this is Xiaomi's Hyper Island. So tap this, open a widget, tap this, open this widget, and you can swipe across. Actually, do these things as well. So Xiaomi's HyperOS 3, the more I used it, the more it felt like iOS than iOS itself. In fact, Xiaomi has like very deep integration with the Apple ecosystem now, and to Xiaomi's credit, it works surprisingly well. But beyond these two new features, the upgrades to HyperOS 3 feel threadbare compared to something like One UI 8 or Oxygen OS 16 or even Origin OS 6 for that matter. So let's find out what you can expect from HyperOS 3 whether you own a Xiaomi or a Poco phone. Alright, if you're watching me for the first time, I'm Ashad. This is Tracking English, your destination for detailed, incisive gadget reviews. Now, one thing that Xiaomi has wanted to do for years is a connected ecosystem, which it has managed to do very well with Xiaomi hardware itself. Now, it is actually expanding that beyond Xiaomi hardware, and you get fantastic ecosystem connectivity between the Xiaomi phone and Apple's devices like iPhones, iPads, and MacBooks. All you need to do is install the Xiaomi Interconnectivity app on your Apple device. And with that, you can drag and drop files between your Xiaomi phone and your Mac or even your iPad. You can actually mirror your phone screen on an iPad. You can also use the Touch ID on your Mac to unlock a Xiaomi phone. We tried it out, it doesn't work all the time, but it's a lovely feature to have. You can even mirror your Xiaomi phone screen to a Mac. Honestly, all this feels shockingly native. And yes, HyperOS 2 also did have interconnectivity features, but not as good as this. Now let's talk about animations and UI, and I really want to start off with Hyper Island because that is the most important change that most Xiaomi and Poco users are going to see with HyperOS 3. Because with Hyper Island, now instead of a single floating alert, you get multiple islands at the top of the screen, each showing a live activity or any ongoing task. Whatever you want, music, timers, deliveries, and recordings, everything stays active together without interrupting what you're doing. Now, tapping an island opens a quick pop-up with the controls you need, and swiping between islands feels very fast and natural. In fact, I feel like Hyper Island's animations of swiping between tasks feels smoother than Dynamic Island as well. In fact, the charging animations also look modern, and you get better support for third-party apps as well, obviously. Now, apart from Hyper Island, there are some improvements to customization as well, one of which is the lock screen. Now a unified personalization hub for both the home screen and the lock screen. The most important change is that there are a bunch of different clock styles, and you also can have a depth effect added to it, and they're easier to browse and install as well. Basically add to the lock screen as well. Earlier you had to actually switch between themes to change the clock styles. Now it's available for you directly. Now with wallpapers you can actually add video wallpapers. Not something new, but you also do get AI dynamic wallpapers with which you can create different creations of your own, and there are some really interesting things that you can do with it. Now with respect to icon design, if you have a Xiaomi phone, there's not too much of a difference in the style itself, but if you have a Poco phone, you will have noticed that it is actually moved from a circular icon to a square one. A lot of the system app icon design has definitely changed. For example, the gallery, settings, compass, calculator, camera, all of it has changed the design slightly, not too much. Slight visual difference. Now that famous animation test that a lot of people like to do on the internet. Now, if you were to open like multiple apps back to back, it will be smoother with parallel animations on something like ColorOS or OxygenOS or even Realme UI for that matter. Now with HyperOS, you do get smooth animations, especially when you're opening and closing apps, and if you're using a very powerful device like we are the Xiaomi 15 Ultra. But if you open multiple apps back to back, you will notice a stutter after a while, which is not true for OxygenOS. It is slightly better defined. In fact, we also notice that if you're swiping between open apps by pulling the handlebar at the bottom, sometimes there's a bit of stutter because it takes a second to sort of load the app from the cache. Otherwise, performance of the UI itself has definitely improved because the system feels faster with better memory allocation and lighter graphics load as well. In real, you can notice that micro lags have been reduced quite a bit coming from HyperOS 2, and if that translates to lower end or mid-range devices, that'll be awesome. Now, another new visual change is that there's a new search bar that you can add to your home screen. It's called Home Screen Search. It is a global search where you can look up apps, images, files, and more across the system, and even get suggested Google search terms at the bottom. It's not the most intuitive implementation because you have to move the keyboard down to just take a look at all the search suggestions, but it's there. It's useful. There are also new set of fingerprint animations that kind of look cool. The old set, of course, continues to exist, so you get like a really large pool. But one thing I felt like Xiaomi could have done better is with the changes to the control center, because even now you can't change the size of the quick settings or move it across the board as you wish. So that I felt is definitely lacking compared to a lot of other operating systems out there. Also, one thing we noticed is that active toggles turn pure white, and which can look harsh, especially if you have a very bright display. It can like sort of pop into your eyes. We prefer the bluer active toggle of the HyperOS 2 implementation. The battery icon now resembles iOS with a pin-shaped and cutout percentage, and the other icons like Wi-Fi and SIM, all of them also do look like iOS, by the way. There is a lot of iOS inspiration if you've noticed throughout the operating system. Widgets are still the weak spot. The panel remains cluttered, and some widgets behave like ads or open websites. HyperOS 2 also had this problem, and this is one area that Xiaomi definitely needs to fix with at least HyperOS 4, if not HyperOS 3.5. Now here's the thing, HyperOS 3 is currently rolling out to a lot of devices. The official update has come out to Xiaomi 15 Ultra, but I'll show you the timeline for the other devices. However, I know for a fact that Xiaomi hasn't been the best with updates, and while everyone has given out their update on time, Xiaomi's HyperOS is taking its own sweet time to come to people, so you have to keep that in mind as well. And overall, if you look at it, HyperOS 3 is not really a huge upgrade over HyperOS 2. Yes, Hyper Island is new and it is interesting, and the interconnectivity features have definitely improved. But beyond that, there are some things that I expected with respect to change in design, visual identity. Something's better, and unfortunately, that's not really happening right now with HyperOS 3. What I feel personally is that if the industry has taken 2 steps forward this year with respect to OS and UI upgrades, Xiaomi has taken 1 step forward. It's a step forward nonetheless, but yeah, I expect it slightly better. What do you guys think of HyperOS 3? Are you excited for it on your Xiaomi or Poco device? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, keep tracking and stay safe.
Greed, money, control. It was imaging updates the game ever had. Suddenly creators are pulling their best numbers.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Bush back at it with as a game that came out terrible, and I love the Viking aesthetic, I love the Viking setting, but you just cannot get into it when you have a literal charisma vacuum at the helm of the story that will take you well over 100 hours to finish. Like, that's just a issue. And the fact that we've gone from the Ezio's and the N-words of the world to charisma vacuums like Ivor, it's insane. And Shadows as well. Ivor, Yasuke, Naoya, these are all just charisma vacuums and just losers, absolute losers, and characters that you will not like. At least I didn't like. I can't speak for everyone, but I think they're clowns. So, from a gameplay standpoint, there's fun to be had. The soundtrack is quite good. Like, even the menu theme in Valhalla, I think is great. But yeah, I know I just like scorched earth eviscerated. From what I hear, every time I talk to somebody about Unity, it seems like this is one of the Assassin's Creed games that now is beloved. It came out at such a disastrous state that it literally did a lot of damage. Gold Edition for $9, good deal as well. Syndicate is the game that I feel like, unfortunately, so it being a smaller scale Assassin's Creed game, coming off from AC Valhalla through the original Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, AC Revelations, all that is discounted. A lot of great deals. A lot of depth to its turn-based gameplay, just a really, really solid title. So $56 on that. Again, not a big discount, but it did just come out. Little Nightmares 3 is $39.59. Super Robot Wars Y 33% off. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots 25% off. Once Upon a Time Marty is on sale. Then you got a lot of the classics. Ace Combat 7 at $479.